Hi students, myself Neeraj Mishra is again here with a new video and with a new topic. Students, as in the last video, I already explained about the activity related matter of Windows operating system, in which I have already explained about the different components of the Windows and the component of the desktop also, and some other activity related to the Windows operating system. Now in this video I am going to explain about some other activities, for an example how to create a shortcut, and so first of all I have to know about what is shortcut. As friends, as you know, the shortcut is nothing but is an icon that is simply that is based on, or that is related to, that is linked to a particular program icon, or the folder icon, or may also be the file icon. This is really treated as a switch to start to that one file, application, or program from the place where it is kept. So it is a too easy method is to create a um, shortcut icon of any file or program or application at the same place. Let us learn how to create a shortcut. Suppose I am starting, I am opening a particular folder, and the folder is now opened, and if we require is to create a shortcut of a particular file. This is the file clarification, and if we require to create the shortcut of the file, then we have to right click on to this one icon, and the context menu will be appear. As in the last video I already told you, this menu is also called the shortcut menu. So right click onto the file icon, and after that have to click on send to, and after clicking on to the send to option, an adjacent menu will be appeared, and in this adjacent menu we we are having the different options: Bluetooth device, compressed zip folder, desktop, create shortcut, document, and some other options also. So suppose we require to create the shortcut of this file on the desktop, we'll have to click to this one option, desktop create shortcut. Okay, so now the shortcut of this file has been created on the desktop. After minimizing this one window, we can see whether the shortcut has been created or not. This is the shortcut of that clarification file. So suppose we start to this file, suppose we want to open to that one file, we'll only have to click to this one icon on the desktop. Double clicking will open the file from that very location where it was present. No need to go to the place where this one file is existing. Okay, so now we closed the file, but it is also very important to clear here that suppose I am going to delete this file. Means if we are deleting the shortcut icon of the related file or the program, there will be no any factor applied onto the real file. Only this one shortcut will be removed. So now I am deleting this file. Deleting this file, the file has now, after deleting the file, the icon is simply sent to the recycle bin. Recycle bin is the temporary location where the deleted files are stored. This recycle bin has been given for the precautionary measures. If we have accidentally deleted a file, then it must be, if we require, you must again, we can restore the file from that very location, from where to that very location from where it was deleted. So suppose we want to restore this file, we'll have to open the recycle bin, go to this one place, and right click onto this file name and restore. This one shortcut icon will be sent to that very location from where it was deleted. So this is a very important option. So recycle bin is very important to us in Windows operating system while working. So it means if we have deleted this file, it will not put any kind of effect to the real file. If I am deleting this file, then the file has been deleted, but you will see the file related to which the shortcut icon has been created onto the desktop is also present at that very location where the file was present in the document folder. This was the file. So now you are looking here, there will be no any um, bad effect put onto this file after deleting the shortcut icon of this very file. So this is a way is to create a shortcut of the file. Okay. So after that, sometime it is also very important to learn how to rename the file, how to delete the file, how to remove the file from easily from one place to another place. These all are very important to know. Suppose we require to rename the file, it is too very easy. Have to right click on to the file icon. The context menu is appeared and have to choose the name option. Now the label of the file name has been highlighted. After that have to type the new name. मान लो new and new name 1 and pressing enter. After pressing enter key, you have seen that the name of the file has now been changed, has been renamed. The new name has been applied to that file. So this is the ways to change the name of the file. After that, I have to describe about some other options related to the file name. Share. If you require to share the file with the other one, you can easily share the file. Open with means if we require to open this one file with any other application, with any other application driver, then you can choose from here. Next one is send to, where you will require to send compressed. Perhaps you all are acquainted with using the compressed. Compressed means simply this file has been stored in a zip folder and the file size is automatically compressed. Suppose we just have to take an example how can we compress and zip the folder. Suppose this folder has containing a number of files. Okay. So if I'm just right clicking on to this folder, and after right clicking you will see this the shortcut menu appeared, and after that have to click on to the send it to, and an adjacent menu is appeared. After that have to first of all have to see what is really the size of the file. This is really the size of the file, 20.1 MB. This is the size of the file. You may also see the size of the file from here. The size of the folder is 20.1 MB. But when you will compress this folder, then what will be the size of the folder? After right clicking here, go to send it to, choose compressed zipped folder, and the zip folder has now been created. You will see now what is the size of this compressed folder. Yes, 17.4 MB. The 20.1 MB. This is the far difference in between this folder and this folder. And it is very important at that very time when we require to send a number of files as an attachment in our mail, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अटैचमेंट इन अवर मेल. अगर मेल में अगर अटैचमेंट के रूप में अगर भेजना चाहते हो एक पूरे बहुत सारे फाइल को, तो यू कैन बेटर पुट दैट ऑल द फाइल्स इन ए पार्टिकुलर फोल्डर. आफ्टर दैट हैव टू जिप द फोल्डर and automatically we see the size of the folder has now been compressed, has now been decreased, and after that you can attach, because it is treated as a file, not as a folder. Because using in our using our mail, in email we can only send a file, not a folder. So this one zipped folder is treated as a file. So it can automatically be uploaded. It can be easily uploaded onto the portal for sending as an attachment to the required place. अटैचमेंट के रूप में आप इसको अपलोड करके आप भेज सकते हो बिकॉज दिस वन इज अ फोल्डर बट विल बी ट्रीटेड एज ए फाइल. सो एट दैट वेरी मोमेंट इट वुड बी क्वाइट यूजफुल टू यू. उसमें आपके लिए काफी उपयोगी हो जाता है ये. तो दिस द वे इज टू कंप्रेस द फोल्डर. After that, some other setting may also be very important to you. Deleting the file, renaming the file, and some other facts may also be very important. Suppose next one very important thing that is to know here. Suppose you will see here 26/9/2020. This moment, that date is displayed in the form of DDMMYYYY format. पहले डेट, उसके बाद मंथ, उसके बाद ईयर के रूप में दिखाता है. बिकॉज आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेट अप I have already customized the setting of the date. That's why this one is displaying in this form. But by default, the setting of the date is in the form of MMDDYYYY. So first of all, I am just changing the default setting of the date. After that, I will set up the date format in DDMMYYYY format. So first of all, I am just changing the setting, for which we'll have to go to the control panel. Go to control panel, CONTROL, control and control panel. Now the control panel is started. After that, have to click on where region. This there somewhere it is present in the name of regional setting, and have to click here. So after that, we'll have to click on to the additional setting and go to the date. Okay, so here short date DDMMYYYY format is already set here. So I have to apply here reset. Reset means the default setting of the date in the computer. The default setting of the system date in the computer. Clicking here yes. So now you will see the date has now been changed in the form of what? MDYYYY. Okay, so this is the default setting of the date in your computer, in your system. This is the default data. This is the default format of the date setting in our computer. So okay, now again you have to know how to change the date, how to change the setting of the date in your computer as in the form of DD present. It is present in the form of MDDYYYY. Okay, so suppose we again require to change this one setting as in the form of DDMMYYYY. How can we change it? Go to the control panel and again have to click on to the original setting. Go to the additional setting, regional setting. After that, I have to go to the additional setting. Thereafter, have to go to the date tab, and now you will see the short date format is here. So after clicking the drop down pin of this text box, you will see the type of the format is currently available. What are the type of the format? What are the type of the format of the dates are here? MDYYY. Already set MDYY, MMDDYY, MMDDYYYY, YYMMDD, YYYY, MMDD, DDM. There is no one is here, so we just have to check what will the setting of the date? If we apply this one setting DDMMMYY, okay, after applying this you will see now the setting of the date has been changed now 26 September 20. So this setting has been applied now, but I don't like to set the date is in this format. I am going to set the date is in DD, MM and YYYY format. It is not available in this menu, not available in this list of options. Sorry, DD, no DD, MM, YYYY. This setting has not been given in this group, so have to self type this one format. How? DD oblique, just going to type this one format DD MM oblique YYYY, applying this format, apply this format, going to apply this format. Now we can see the date has now been changed in the format MDDMMYYYY. DD stands for uh, days, days of the month, and this is the month, okay, and this is the year. Applying OK, and now you can see the date has now been changed. Even after we turn off the computer and again we'll start the computer, there will be no any changing taken place in this format of the date. It has been permanently set in the computer. ये कंप्यूटर में परमानेंट सेट कर गया। फिर अगर आप सिस्टम का डेट अगर बदलना चाहते हो तो आप इस हिसाब से बदल सकते हो। ऐसे दूसरी सेटिंग में क्या होता है कि अगर आप बदलते हो तो फिर आपका वो फिर से बदल जाता है। आपका मान लो सपोज हम यहाँ से कहीं बदलते हैं तो आपका जो है कुछ भी डेट अगर आप डालो तो फिर से वो जाकर करके आपका बदल जाता है। सो इसलिए जो हम लोग ऐसा कर सकते हैं। So this one is quite important and maybe quite important to you. Okay. And the next one is accessories. What is accessories? Accessories is a program group. Perhaps you all are acquainted with accessories. Accessories is a program group which contains some other programs. A group of programs are present in the accessories group. Where is accessories? May not be there because it is Windows 10. That's why I may not be here. Accessories, accessories, accessories. Perhaps it is not here. Accessories is not here. Okay, so that's why the accessories is not displaying here. But accessories is a program group and may have some other programs such as a calculator, okay, and calendar, camera, and some other programs are available in this program group. Perhaps it is not here, okay, and people, photos, setting, self account, that is it is not here. Voice recorder, visual, Windows accessory. Yes, it is here in the name of Windows accessories. So after clicking here, you will see. After clicking here, you will see that some other programs icon are available here in the name of character map, Internet Explorer, Math input panel, Notepad, Paint, Print 3D, Quick Assist, Remote Desktop Connection, Snipping Tool, Step Recorder, Windows Fax and Scan, Windows Media Player, WordPad, XPS Beer. These all are the programs present in the Windows accessories program group. So suppose we require to start the Paint application, have to click on to the Paint, and now the Paint application is started. And in the last few classes you would have learned about how to do work in paint, how to create the different graphics here, and it is too easy to create the graphics here. We choose any one tool and drag the mouse pointer over the working area, and we'll see. And if you require to fill the picture, sorry, fill the objects, just for an example, suppose we require to fill this one blank picture with some other colors, we'll have to choose this one color picker, and after that have to click here, and now have to click into it. Now this picture has been filled with the color. So perhaps it is too easy to work in MS Paint program, and after creating the picture, if you want to or if you are quite proper to create to draw in your drawing, then better have to create a good picture in using MS Paint, and finally you can save the picture for future use. Okay, so suppose we require to this is treated as the uh, this is the treated as a wiper. Okay, so we can rubber it, maybe omit the drawn area. Okay, and so this one application can be used for the small drawing, the for the drawing. Basically my application can be quite useful for the students who are learning the computer in beginning. Okay, so now I'm going to close this application. After that, have to know about some other features of I'm not going to explain some other important works. Some of the calculator may also be here. Calculator may be also started calculator. Calculator may also be very important to you in case of doing some other standard calculator, scientific calculator, are the two different types of calculator here. And perhaps as you have seen how the fiscal calculator works in our day-to-day work, how can we use our fiscal calculator. So have to suppose we require to do the plus do the addition 7 plus 8. After that have to 7 plus 8 is equal to what? 15. So you know better about calculator is of the two types given. The first one is a standard, the second one the scientific calculator. And some other calculator may also be available in a Windows 10 currency. Suppose we require to change the currency, then it can better be changed 7 8, because offline please check your network setting. Online there should be the internet working. After that it could be easily possible. You can change the volume, and the volume can also be transformed into the different forms. So these all are the length calculator. Okay, so the scientific calculator having the different options, and that all options can be area, speed, time, power, data, pressure, angle. So these all are the different types of calculation can be easily possible by using the calculator basically in the Windows 10. Okay, students, as you all know how to create a folder can be easily created by you. Suppose we require to create a folder, right click onto the desktop and go to the new, and after that I have to click on to the folder, and now the folder has been created. Now I have to give the name of the folder HJK and press the enter key. Now it has been confirmed the name of the folder HJK. After clicking this folder, the folder is opened now. So this is the general task that can better be performed by the user in Windows operating system. So we'll again back with the other topic in which We shall discuss about the shell commands, and in the last video I already discussed about the shell command. Shell command means DOS command. So till have a nice day and thank you. We'll come back again with the new content and with the new looks of the window. Till have a nice day and thank you.